I am home by myself, having a hot toddy. Hot toddy is somebody just came into the building. Hot toddy is apple cider and honey whiskey, but I put a little spritzer in it to give it a little zing. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna go to bed. But I wanted to share that yesterday I was listening to Michelle Obama's The Light We Carry, and it was the chapter on fear. Fear is a bitch. Fear keeps us from being the person that we want to be. I try to tell people when it comes to fear that fear also is a protector. It keeps us safe at times. You know, like you might see somebody who gives you the heebie-jeebies. You know, you might be about to enter into a situation that's not good for you. So sometimes the fear steps up and keeps you from entering into those situations. And that's okay, as long as you know that that's what it is. But when you're about to do something that you want to do, that you feel like would be good for you, and then you get afraid to do it, and then the fear keeps you from doing it, that's not cool. So what you can do in that situation is what I tell people is to lean into the fear. Like, ask yourself, what's going on here? What am I afraid of? You know, and hopefully you'll come up with the answer and put it in perspective. And the end result hopefully will be you taking the step forward to do what it is that you want to do. Yeah, I get afraid all the time. I have ideas. I have things that I want to do, things that I want to say. I don't fucking do it. Okay. Because of my fear, or I just don't have the confidence. I don't know. And just because I'm a therapist doesn't mean that I have all the answers. I don't have all the fucking answers. I don't. I am trying to be better about doing what's right for me, doing what's good for me, as long as I'm not hurting anybody else, and least of all, hurting myself. So what Michelle Obama said was that what I took away from that chapter about fear is that it's just like your friend.
Bernard, he was the original actor here, considered the best.
It's part of
Until
you
Dalton.
that you gotta check every once in a while.
Oh, I better go.
That you gotta put
Wolf? Yes.
in their
I'm
place.
Bernard. The boss asked me to show you the ropes.
You can't
I'm
give
supposed to
in.
show you
Well, you
hair,
could give
makeup,
in,
and
but
so
if you
on.
give in, what
But
are
you
you
look like
missing
you
out
knew your
on?
way around backstage. From proscenium to
Like, fuck, I want to
well then, to the good part.
be on here more and just talk about stuff.
Here we are.
Going through so much shit right now. It's unbelievable.
Cave of Wonders.
Like I mentioned in my first video, my son, well, I shouldn't say that. Like I mentioned in my first video,
Go ahead, help yourself. What?
I have family, I have children who have addiction issues, and I freaking worry about him all the time. I worry about getting a phone call that he's gonna be dead.
If this is part of the official induction.
There's nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that. That fear is real. I have no control. Well, I do have control. I try to put it in perspective. And just know that when he's ready, I'll be here for him. I send him a text message every now and again. Hopefully he'll see it. That I'm here. When you're ready to go to detox, I'm here. So I try to give myself a little bit of, you're doing the right thing, you're doing the right thing. But what's real is I know I can't control him. I can't make him go get help. But that does not lessen my fear nonetheless. So what I have to do in this moment is take care of myself. And make sure that I reach out to like-minded individuals who understand what I'm going through. And right now, there's not that many. I mean, I know there's Al-Anon or whatever. Mostly support groups are for families of alcoholics and not families of opioid abusers. So I'm trying to get a therapist for myself so I can work through whatever I need to work through. And I'm going to try to take my own advice and lean into my fear and talk to my fear and set my fear straight. But like, I know you care about me, but it's going to be okay. This is good for me. This is good for me. You know, I don't want to wonder what would have been, could have been, should have been. I got to have confidence in myself.
He died in the garden. My dear
to do what I want to do. I'm not hurting anybody. I just want to talk my shit out. And hopefully there's other people, parents, people, individuals who can relate and understand that they're not alone. Because sometimes we go through this world and we feel like, oh, I'm the only one. This is happening to everybody else. It's happy-go-lucky, life is great, blah, blah, blah. And I know that's bull. I know it's bull. But at the time, it doesn't feel like it. So what I want to say to you, embrace your fear. Put it in perspective. Lean into it. Ask yourself, why am I afraid to be whatever? Why am I afraid to do whatever? What is going to happen if I do what is going to happen if I don't.
I've been back and forth to that police station like a yo-yo. Please, someone's finally on my side. Well, I can't promise anything. I might not find anything.
And you know what? I tell my clients all the time to write in a journal.
Our Anthony has gone.
I don't like writing in a journal.
There's nothing left remarkable beneath the visiting moon.
I don't. I'd rather talk to myself in a video.
Which would mean Dalton carried his own.
So, if that's what you want to do instead of writing, talk to yourself. Talk it out. Get it out. Get it out of your head.
Have you been
Put it on the video.
Well, you know, you left your dating app open for me to find, so...
But it's private. I don't want you investigating my date.
Lift yourself
You're
up.
absolutely right. I'm sorry.
Good. Don't do it again.
Stop being afraid to be the person you want to
What
be.
I found out doing
Yeah, maybe this one.
cheating.
I knew it.
Ain't nobody gotta like it but you.
Pretending to be somebody
As long as you ain't hurting nobody,
It's so hard to find a European.
you ain't hurting nobody.
What about this one?
Pervert.
No.
You remember that flasher we arrested a year ago?
And my son just sent me another damn text message
And these are the
so
ones
he
I
can go
wanted.
out to eat with his friends. So he can ask me to send him some money.
I wonder how Seb's getting on. We should ask Polly.
And also,
with Dom's old
another thing that I got from the
Yeah,
from
you
the
flag up anyone suspicious and we can look into it.
Michelle Obama,
We're gonna crack this.
the light that we carry
You mean the case, don't you? Not my love life.
is the fear that we have. We pass it on to our children. I've done that because I worry about them. I worry about their safety. I worry. And it's not fair to them. They have to grow and be who they want to be and not worry about my fears for them. Oh, it's natural as a mother. It's natural to want, obviously, we want to make sure our kids are going to be okay. All that. We just want to make sure that they're going to make the right decisions. And like right now, it's snowing outside. My son's first time driving in the snow. I can't make him stay home. He's 18. I don't want him to stay home. I want him to be free to do what he wants to do. He's a good kid. But what I did tell him was, trust yourself. And if you feel like the roads are too bad, then turn your ass around and come home.
have to eat somewhere. I got a lot riding on this. I won't let you down. Remember, I took
And
care
so
of
what he
Dom.
did was he called me and said he's not going to where he was going to go. He's just going to go hang out at a friend's house.
That's it. I quit. I have
So.
just spent 2 hours debasing the Winter's Tale to sell headshots.
And I know he did that because he knows I'm worried about him. Oh, Lord Jesus, excuse me.
I wasn't there. What about your actual job? Did you find out anything suspicious? There was a customer
So, fear is something. Fear keeps us from being. Oh, Lord Jesus, excuse me. Fear keeps us from
No, fine.
being.
But there's something about
Just simply being, because
about Dalton.
it does.
Well, I mean, I don't mind.
Fuck
feeling in my-
fear.
No, I just, I think you probably
Lean into it.
respond to me better.
Question it.
You know, he's
Is it
not so amazing,
reasonable?
isn't he? Just with the
Talk
oranges
to
and the
it.
clothes.
Give it a name. Shit. Whatever. It's like Michelle Obama said, it's gonna always be there, but you can't let it control you. You gotta control it. Lean into that bitch. Be like, what's up? What you scared of? And hopefully at the end of that conversation, you will do what is best for you.
Will you get out of my proposal?
Until next time, ayo con Dios.
Why's he got your ring?
thought a bit of razzmatazz would help seal the deal with my girl.